Hi everyone! So, I don't know why I feel the need to introduce myself because we did that 4 weeks ago when we started the class, but I guess putting a name to a face helps. So, I'm Jamie Sterr. This is my checkpoint presentation. So I guess I'll start off with the things I've done so far. I guess I've done all of the stuff that you guys have, all the assignments, readings, discussion board activities, stuff like that. I've picked a topic for my research project, I've made a thesis, and done my scholarly article already. I'm still working on my topic proposal. We'll have that done by Sunday, but I decided I would do this first. So, for those of you that don't know or haven't read my stuff yet, I grew up swimming my whole life. I've been a swimmer, and now I teach swim lessons, and I really, really value the importance of it and water safety and teaching that to kids and even adults. So my proposal is that the school district of, I live in Tomahawk, so that the Tomahawk School District should have a formalized swim lesson program built into their gym class for kids that can't afford swim lessons or don't have the opportunities to get to school to take swim lessons, because I know there's a swim lesson program during the summer, and a lot of problems are that kids live too far away or their parents can't afford to bring them into town all the time to take these swim lessons, or just don't have the time to spend with their kids, and some of the parents don't even see the importance of swim lessons at all. So I feel like having that built into their gym class, having it as a required thing that they have to do as a part of school, would really, really impact all of their lives and impact just the whole water safety around in Tomahawk, especially because we live next to so many lakes and rivers, and so many kids have pools, and we're surrounded by water, and I don't think enough kids know how to swim or understand water safety to the extent that it should. So that is what I'm proposing. I'm still working on all the details of it, obviously, as most of you are. But don't mind me, I'm just reading a sheet down here. I've done that. My scholarly article that I found was really cool. It was a research project that was done by some young adults, and they did lessons to 100-some kids and evaluated their progress when they first started the lessons, when they were in the middle of the lessons, and when they finished the lessons. And they tested just basic skills about what would happen if they got in an accident, or what happens if they fall into a pool and they don't know how to swim. And these kids are, I think, 12 to 48 months, so young, toddlers, that don't really know how to swim. So they wanted to just kind of estimate what would happen if they fell into water that would be over their head, if they'd be able to swim or not. So there was like 2 trial groups. One group went for 8 weeks and one went for 12, and they were evaluating the differences between the beginning, the middle, and the end of the class, and then the differences between the 8 weeks and the 12 weeks. And it just showed that the more lessons the kids had, the more prepared they were to help themselves in a situation like that. So I thought that was really cool. I'm definitely going to use that in my project. And so, what else? My game board is going really well. I don't know if you all saw my picture of it. I did like this. My mom does egg art stuff, and so she has all these little cubbies for egg stuff. So I used one of them, and it has all of the assignments that we have assigned to us, and the dates on them. And so under each cubby is a fun thing that I can do. So it's kind of like an advent calendar. That's how I'm thinking about it. So when I do the assignment, I pop it out, and this assignment was my article review, so I popped it out. I got to go get some ice cream with a friend. That was my thing. And then my quote for it, which I thought was a really good one for it, it said, "Do something today that your future self will thank you for." I love that quote because I'm always doing stuff in my free time, so I don't have to do it later. So I thought that was cool. It's going along really well. I'm sure I'm going to be adding more to it as I see necessary. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I guess I love this syllabus also. I want to thank Professor DeVore for making it, because I'm a highlighter. I'm obsessed with highlighters. And so this one is perfectly laid out. As you can see, I've highlighted everything I've done so far as I'm going along. And that's just my way of organizing my classes, and I just loved this. So I'm so happy that I have it. It really helps me stay on track and really see what I've done and what I have to do still. So to do, as I said, I'm still working on my topic proposal. I'm not very far in it, but I have a lot of time tonight and tomorrow to work on it, so that's going to be really fun. I'm looking ahead for my formal outline. I was reading the chapter and I found on page 45 of our Good Reasons book an example of outline, and it's like the basic style, bullet points, Roman numerals. But I was reading through it and it was really cool because you could see the transition between the Roman numeral bullet points, and then they started making paragraphs with that. And I'm a really visual person, and I learn by examples already done for me. So I thought that was really cool, and it's really going to help me along when I try and start mine. It's going to be like a little template for me to do. So that was really awesome. I was really excited about that. So lastly, I guess, opinions from you guys. Since I grew up swimming so much, and I've always known swimming, I don't really see opposing views very well of parents that say that they don't want their kids to take swim lessons or stuff like that. I found in my research article they had brought up a point about some experts say that it's better not to have your kids learn how to swim until they're older, because when they're so young they don't understand danger and they don't understand like fear too much. So if they learn to swim mediocre and they're not good enough to go in deep water but they're good enough to go in shallow water, that they might not see danger and they might just think, oh, water, I'm going to run for it, and then get themselves in trouble. So experts think that having kids still be afraid of the water until they're fully ready to just do it all would be the best thing, so that they're still afraid of the water, so they don't put themselves in situations where they get harmed or are in dangerous situations where they can drown. And I completely don't agree with that, and I guess that's good for my project, but that's the only really opposing view I could see. So I guess I'm asking you guys, and if you have any other kind of views that would help me out, that would give me other perspectives that I could add into my proposal. So yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to say I'm really happy I made it through this, because I'm a perfectionist and I've probably started this video over like 700 times, so I'm really happy I actually made it through it. So awesome. Thank you guys.